Okay, we're live. Once again, we're back with another episode of OwenCast. This is episode 12. This one might not be as long as the last one was. The last one was about an hour and 40. This one will probably be more like just over an hour. Because I don't have quite as much time also. Well, I mean, I have time. I always have time, but not quite as much. But I'm back. Hope the sound and video looks fine. It usually does. And yeah, we're here with another episode. So yeah, it's the 12th episode, obviously, because it has episode 12 in the title. And I don't have any topics planned yet, but I will probably come up with something to talk about, as I always do. Halloween's right around the corner. I got some Halloween decorations yesterday at Walmart. I was going to say something about that. Oh, yeah. Tomorrow there will be another DVD Fridays episode because I did get a new DVD when I was at Walmart yesterday. We also got a new microwave right there. You can see it. That's not that exciting, but it is a new microwave. The old one is actually down here next to me because we haven't gotten rid of it yet because it's not trash day yet. I think that's Tuesday is when trash day is. But yeah, so I'm just here to do another episode and have some fun, I guess. I don't know if you can really call it fun, but it's pretty fun. So if anyone has questions, there's only one viewer right now, but we'll probably get some more soon. But if anyone has questions, just put them down in there. I always say that. I should probably put that in chat. I won't bother. But yeah, life's going all right. This week hasn't been as good as other weeks in the past, but I won't get into it really. But let's see what's going on in the world. Halloween is right around the corner. I already mentioned that. I got some Halloween decorations when I was at Walmart. We got like one of these styrofoam gravestone things, and it came with a bunch of other stuff. It's kind of like a kit. So that's pretty neat. I don't have any plans for Halloween yet. I still need to figure out what I'm going to do. Probably something fun. Don't want to just sit around. But I will figure out something to do, I'm sure. Yeah. But yeah, we're already at 12 episodes, which is pretty neat. I might want to start making more, possibly. Like I might want to start doing it twice a week instead of once, possibly. Just because I want to do it more often because I really enjoy it. I mean, I just do it at this time because it's like a convenient time for me because that was annoying. Someone got a notification because my parents work today, so they don't have to worry about interrupting me or anything along those lines. So I can just kind of do it freely, which is always nice. But I could also do it on Saturdays because I do have time on Saturdays as well. So if you guys want that, if you guys would be interested in a second episode of OwenCast a week, let me know. I know there are sometimes more than one a week, like with the Doctor Who episode that we made. But now, yeah, I could do it twice a week. So that would be cool. But yeah. So yeah, I might start doing it on Saturdays as well as today, or as well as Thursdays, which would be neat, I think. So yeah, welcome to the live stream, episode 12, which is pretty awesome. Eventually I'll be up to 1,500 episodes someday. Probably not, but we'll see how things go. I'll just keep doing it on this time, usually. Today I started a little later than usual. I was watching some TV, so. But it's not. It's probably roughly between 12:30 and 1:30 is the starting time. Usually more like around 1 o'clock. So I started a little late today, but that's fine. I still have plenty of time to do this one. I'll probably go for about maybe. It's not going to be as long as ones before. I'm thinking I'll probably only go like an hour and a little bit because I don't want to. I don't know, I just don't feel like going for almost 2 hours. So yeah, that's the plan. But I'll see how things go, and we'll just see what happens. Which is usually how I do these live streams. I never really prepare topics or something. I had something to talk about, but I've forgotten what it was at this point. Excuse me, because I never really write down anything before I do these. I just kind of talk. But I'll think of something to talk about. I always do. I'll see what's in the news. There's probably something interesting in the news. The NBA Finals happened. The Lakers won their 17th ring, which is pretty neat. I was rooting for the Miami Heat personally, but I don't really care. I'm not a big Miami Heat fan. I'm just looking at the news here, see if there's anything interesting. It's all sports stuff, and I don't think any of you guys really care about sports stuff. But, yeah. So if anyone has questions, go ahead and put anything in. I can answer anything. If anyone just wants me to talk about a certain thing, feel free to comment whatever you want. Excuse me. I was about to talk, and then I just started choking on air. But yeah, I don't want to have too much dead air where I'm not talking, because that would be pretty boring. But so let's see. What did I do this week? I didn't do a lot this week. Yesterday I was on my phone for like 9 hours, which sucks. I mean, I just don't. I mean, like, I use my phone a lot, but it doesn't really fill me with too much joy. It doesn't spark joy, as some people would say. But yeah, 9 hours is way too much. I don't know how long I've been on it today. I'll check. But I try not to use it too much, because then I don't feel good. I think I talked about it the last stream. Today I've used it for an hour and 20 minutes, which isn't too bad. Let's see, we got 3 viewers, 1 like. That's pretty good so far. Hopefully this will become popular. Just responding to someone real quick. So yeah, if anyone has questions or anything, just go ahead and put it down. I said that before, but it doesn't matter if you guys don't have questions or whatever. But anyway, for OwenCast, I'm thinking I'll continue doing it this way for a while. And then if I want to, I'll start doing it on Saturdays as well. And then I might have guests or something, or maybe I'll do like a thing where I have guests for the Saturday episodes and the Thursday episodes are just like this. But also I do like having consistency. It's pretty consistent right now, with me just live streaming it. I'm live streaming myself on Thursdays. And I think consistency is good for starting out a podcast. Let me look at the chat. If you could pick your name, what would it be? Well, if I could pick my name now, I would just stick with Owen, I think. I've been Owen my whole life. So I'd probably just stick with that. But yeah, I like my name. It's pretty neat. It's unique. I'm the only person. Well, I mean, I'm not the only person named Owen in the world, obviously. But I'm the only person with my name, like my full name. I won't say my full name here, but I'm sure you could find it if you wanted to somewhere online. I'm not private about it. I think it's on my Instagram even. But yeah, I don't really post much on Instagram, though. I do sometimes. But YouTube is my platform that I use for social media. Not that I use it that often. I didn't post anything this week. besides OwenCast. But I use Snapchat sometimes. I don't post on anything really. I post on Instagram occasionally. I just post funny pictures that make me laugh. Would you want to live on Mars? Probably not. I'd visit Mars, but yeah, I wouldn't want to live there. Like Elon Musk is gonna do. Happy Halloween. Yeah, I'd change my name to that just for October, and then I change it back. But yeah, I don't think I'd want to live on Mars. That would be weird. I mean, I'd like to go to space someday. That'd be nice, but I don't want to live up there. But maybe that's how everything will be in the future, where I'll just be living in space on little colonies. I don't know if that'll happen. Who knows what the future's going to happen. But I was thinking earlier, like, we're only at the start of a century, and there's still so much time left in this 21st century. So the whole world is going to look completely different by the end of it. Like the world from, 1900 to 1999 is totally different. Like, it's completely different. So the world from, 2000 or even now till, 2099, it's going to look completely different. And, I might be there to see it. Maybe I'll be able to see the next century. That's the goal, is to live long enough to see the 22nd century, which would be trippy. Yeah, and I was reading recently this week about people, I can't remember what the word is, supercentenarian or something like that, like people who live past 110. I was reading a lot of Wikipedia stuff about people like that, and there's some people that have lived like such a long time. Like I was reading about the oldest woman ever, and yeah, she lived 122 years. I think I talked about that sometime on the podcast. I don't remember when, but I was also reading about the last woman alive from the 1700s. So that'd be the 18th century. And she lived until like 1903 or something like that, which is crazy. Like, you see, like, the world in like 17 whenever. I forget how old she was, but or I forget when she was born. I'm gonna actually look it up. It's like insane. Like the whole world is completely different. Here it is. She was born in 1792 and died in 1903, and that's like a huge difference because the U.S. was only around for like, when did the U.S. start? 1776, like not a long time before you were born. And then 1903, like I think Teddy Roosevelt was president. That's a huge difference. And like my great grandpa was born like 1890 or something like that. My grandpa's dad, I think. Yeah, my great grandpa. He was born like 1890, which is a completely different world from now. And like there were people alive who were born in the 1700s alive when my great grandpa was born, which is, it's just a weird thing to think about, because when I think 1700s, I'm thinking those old timey photographs of George Washington and whoever, and I picture red coats or what. I don't think red coats. I don't know when the red coats were doing their thing, but I picture people with tricorner hats and fighting wars and stuff. I don't picture anything else, but it's weird. It's not as far away as we think it is. Like the Civil War was only like 100 and a lot years ago. I don't remember exactly when it started. 1860, I think. That's only 160 years ago. It's weird. It's weird to think about. And like, yeah, it's just interesting stuff. I was born 17 years ago now. Hopefully I'll live another long while. It's the scariest thing I've ever seen. Um, Scariest thing I've ever seen, like in real life. I don't know what the scariest thing I've ever seen in real life is. I haven't seen a whole lot of scary thing. I've never had like a seen something that would traumatize me in any way. I haven't seen like anyone die or anything like that. Scariest thing I've ever seen like online. I don't know. I've seen some creepy stuff there. I've seen some scary movies, scary videos and stuff. 1860. Yeah, I think that's when the Civil War was. I don't exactly remember, but it was a long time ago. But that sounds right. And like even like World War One wasn't that long ago. Like my great great grandpa fought in World War One. My grandpa's grandpa. He was in World War One. Like my grandpa was a kid when World War Two was happening, which is weird to think about. And I'll be telling my kids and about how when I was a teenager during coronavirus pandemic, because they'll be writing reports about it for school, and I'll be telling them about masks and social distancing and stuff. It's crazy. It's like I don't remember 9/11 at all because I didn't exist then. I was born a couple years after 9/11. But I'm like I just bumped the whole table. But like people that remember it's like this big thing that happened, but I wasn't there for it. Like it's the one thing this century that I like really missed. Like I don't remember things before like 2005 ish, 2006 maybe. I don't really remember much before then at all. But everything since then, I've been around for basically, and I vaguely remember. Um, yeah, I can't say I remember anything from when I was, one or two, but about the world and stuff. But I remember some stuff of the 2000s. Do you think Zoomers will be the next Boomers? I think every generation is just gonna complain about the older generations and vice versa. Like I bet Gen whatever. I guess what's the next generation after Zoomers? Gen Alpha, I think, and then their kids are gonna complain about Zoomers, and then people will complain about Gen Alpha, and I'll be complaining about whoever because I already complain about Zoomers, and I am a Zoomer. But yeah, I think it's just going to be like that forever because even generations back in like 1700s, they probably had conflict. I'm sure. I think it's just naturally how things will be forever. That is annoying. Why do I keep getting notifications over there? It's not even mine. Someone else's tablet. But yeah, I think it's just going to be like that forever. People will always be complaining about the future and the past. I wonder if I should post on Instagram that I'm live streaming right now. Maybe I'd get more viewers then. I never advertise my YouTube channel on Instagram or anything really. Yeah, I don't know. I just never share it on Instagram or Snapchat or anything. I think it's because I know this channel is public and everything, but also just kind of a place where I share my thoughts. I share part of my life, and I don't really think to advertisement around or anything. Because it's not like I'm trying to get. I mean, I'm trying to get famous in quotations, but I'm not trying to like be someone I'm not. What are a few of your favorite things? General statement, but probably I like reading books. I've read like 9 books this year, working through a few. I enjoy listening to music a lot. I enjoy doing improv comedy, which I've been doing for a long time. And I was thinking about recently, I haven't done it in forever because of COVID-19, my class got stopped. So I don't want to get too out of practice on that. But I've been doing improv since I was 8 years old, I think. So that's definitely one of my favorite things. Might also be there'll probably be technological advances, and that would definitely create divides between generations, as you are saying. I mean, that's kind of like what there is now with boomers and everyone else. But that also ties into what I was saying about just move this forward, about what I was saying about what was I saying about how the world is going to change a lot in the next century. Like, the technology we have now is very advanced, obviously, for what it is, but by the time it's 2099 or next century, it's going to be way different, because that's a whole nother 80 years for things to get for technology to evolve and things to change. And everyone's always talking about how everyone spends too much time on their phone, blah 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 blah. I think the next thing everyone's going to be spending too much time in is going to be virtual reality, because back in the day it was people read too many books, you're wasting your life, live in the real world. Then it was TV, you're like, shouldn't watch TV, live in the real world, being a man, blah blah blah. Everyone's like thinks their kids are spending too much time on TV. And then it was video games is what is ruining the youth. That's what's ruining the minds of everyone. And now it's phones. So I think the next thing is virtual reality. After that, people are going to be spending a lot of time in VR once it gets more advanced and easy to get your hands on, which it already is. But my prediction is it's going to be a lot like Ready Player One, that movie, and everyone's going to be in VR all the time. That's my prediction. But I intend to live more in the real world. I don't want to get sucked into just living in virtual reality or online or anything like that. That's what I think is going to happen. But yeah, virtual reality is already pretty well available in places. I mean, I've done it before. So yeah, it's pretty simple and easy to get your hands on it. And then there's this whole thing Elon Musk is doing about Neuralink or whatever, where you put like a chip in your brain or something. Maybe that's not exactly what it is, but you like put something in your brain and then you can do things. I don't want that. I'm never getting something like that. I'm never getting the thing in my brain, because you know what's going to happen one day. Elon Musk is like, I'm going to kill half the population like Thanos, and then he flips a switch and everyone with Neuralink and their brain dies. What if we don't have a reality and we're in a simulation? Probably. Not really. I don't believe in simulation theory. I don't buy into all that. I mean, maybe, but I don't know. I just don't get it. I just don't think it is true. Like, I've had it explained to me before, simulation theory, and I don't remember exactly how it goes, but I've heard it, and I don't know. I just don't buy into it. It just doesn't make sense to me. I think our world is just our world. Yeah. Excuse me. I think I'm gonna move to another room. I'm gonna take this with me. Sit in a more comfortable chair, I think. My back's starting to hurt. My back has been hurting a lot. It's because my posture's all messed up, and I haven't taken the time to figure out how to fix it. So I'm gonna just sit on the couch for now. Hopefully I'm not too backlit by this. I think it'll be okay. I mean, I could face that way, but I think this is good. If anyone has more questions, feel free to put anything you want down in the chat, and I'll be happy to answer it. Yeah, I don't think I'm too backlit. That's the problem with this. I think if I pulled this, yeah. Well, I think it'll be okay. So yeah, if anyone has more questions, go ahead. But yeah, as I was saying, technology is advancing a lot. And AI kind of freaks me out too. You never know when AI is going to take over, because, Yeah, but I don't want to get too deep into conspiracy theories about blah blah blah. So, yeah. I'm just checking my phone for a minute. Don't want to be on it too much during this. But yeah, a lot of things are going to change in the next 100 years or so. Things are changing like constantly. What the hell is this? Part of the couch that's broken. That's annoying. But yeah, things will change rapidly, I'm sure. Things are always changing. Change is constant. It's the only thing that's certain in life is death and changes and taxes. Yeah, maybe I'll see what's going on in the news. I will Google news and see if there's anything interesting. Let's see. Are you a fan of philosophy and stuff? Yeah, philosophy's okay. I mean, I like it. I like philosophy, but I'm not like deep invested in philosophy, but I do enjoy it a little bit here and there. Have you ever been told you look like Harry Potter? I think so. I think someone told me I look like Harry Potter once. That sounds familiar, especially if like I wore glasses or something. But when I wear glasses, I look like my dad. But yeah, I'm sure if I put on a pair of glasses, I would look like Harry Potter. Let's see what's in the news. Just boring stuff. I cannot follow the news. And there's presidential debates or whatever. I don't think they're having another presidential debate or something. I forget. There's probably lots happening there. I have been following the election and stuff as much as I can, but it's not always my thing. What the hell is this? It's like broken. It's so stupid. I'm gonna readjust myself. Okay, there we go. But yeah, the election's pretty soon. It's in soon. I don't know the exact amount of days till the election, but it's soon enough that you got to think about it and stuff. Just looking at some articles here. There's an article about Survivor. Just seeing what this. I'll read it later, but yeah. Google News. Yeah, hopefully we'll get more viewers later. We only have 3 right now. It's probably more like 2. I don't really know. Sometimes it lies to me, or maybe people just aren't talking. That could be it as well. But yeah, I think I'll only go for like an hour or so for this one because I don't have quite as much time. But we'll see what I want to do. Yeah, if anyone has more questions, go ahead and put them in. I'll look for news on my phone, see if there's anything good. But I don't have anything in particular to talk about. But that's also why I want to have guests on here sometime because, then, the conversation moves a lot more smoothly. And it's not me just talking. Let's see. Yeah, I don't get my news from InfoWars. I like somewhere a little bit more reliable, if you know what I mean. Yeah, but it's just been a boring week mostly. I haven't done anything of note yet. I watched Back to the Future the other day. That's a good movie. Didn't really get the. Well, that's part 2 I was thinking of. They didn't get the future correctly. Went to 2015 when I was 12, but I didn't watch that one the other day. But yeah, I used to watch a lot of like this summer. I was watching like a lot of movies all the time, but I haven't been watching as many recently. Like I've only seen 2 so far in October. Yeah, they did predict the Cubs winning the World Series in 2015, which isn't that inaccurate because the Cubs won it the next year, so they were only off by a year. Have you seen Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure? Yeah, I have. I've seen Bill and Ted. I've also seen the sequel, but I have not seen the third one yet, the new one. I actually don't know if it came out yet. I think it did. But yes, I have seen Bill and Ted, but not the newest one. Yeah. 2016 wasn't that good of a year. That's true. This year's kind of feels like 2016 again, probably mostly because of the election, and also it just kind of sucks. Hopefully that means 2024 will be good for the next election. Hopefully it'll just be, competent people, but we can't say much about that. But yeah, it does certainly feel like 2016, the sequel. Yeah, it does. Yeah, this year, like I keep feeling like it's 2016 again because the vibe and of it is just really similar. Like they're not a lot different. I mean, they are different, clearly, but they're not like totally different. There we go. That's more comfortable. But yeah, 2015 was a pretty good year for me, at least. I mean, it was kind of bad, but in retrospect, but 2015 was good. Usually, like odd numbered years are better for me, so hopefully 2021 will be pretty good. Not that 2019 was that great, but it was better than this year. But even numbered years are notoriously bad for me personally. Not that I remember the 2000s all that well, but I don't know what even happened in those years. But 2013 was good. 2014 had some iffiness. 2015 I liked. 2016 sucked. 2017 was awesome. 2018 for me, not that good. 2019, yeah. First part of it was good. Last of it wasn't that great. 2020 sucks, so hopefully 2021 will be good. But every year has good and bad. Like the whole years aren't crappy. It's just, sometimes bad things outweigh the good, but each year usually has some good and some bad. And I don't really remember before then if years were good or bad. I couldn't really say when stuff happened. Like I obviously have memories from the 2000s, but it would be hard for me to tell you exactly what year they were. But next year will be 2021. I'll be turning 18 in June. 16th of June, I should say. And then 2022, I'll be 19 years old. 2023, I'll be 20. Yeah. Time just keeps on moving. Who's your favorite superhero? My favorite superhero? Probably Batman. It's always been Batman, I think. Or Spider-Man. Batman and Spider-Man are my favorites. I've never been really into like Superman or anything like that. I was always a Batman kid. I always like Batman better. He's just cool. Doesn't have any powers, but he's awesome. Spider-Man's cool too. And those are my favorite like movies. I really like all the Spider-Man films. Like the original trilogy of Spider-Man is good. I really enjoy The Amazing Spider-Man. And The Amazing Spider-Man 2 was okay. It wasn't as good. Spider-Man 2 is a really good movie. It's the best of the original trilogy of Spider-Man movies. And I've seen Homecoming, but I have not seen Spider-Man Far From Home. And I haven't seen Into the Spider-Verse either. But I will get to those eventually. Let's see, how many viewers do we have? Just 3, as usual. Hopefully we'll get more soon. Yeah, I'll probably go for another half hour or so. But not that long. Because I'm tired. and I just yeah, last one was long, but I'd like the episodes to be consistent lengths, like an hour or so, roughly. Yeah, yeah. We'll maybe get guests again at some point. I did have guests not that long ago, but I want some more. If there's anyone you guys want me to try to get on the podcast, let me know. I mean, I doubt I could get, famous people, but or if there's any topics also that I could talk about, you guys can let me know. That's another thing um, why the Doctor Who episode went so silly was because we had a topic to talk about. But I don't usually come into these ones with a topic in mind. I usually just wing it as usual because that's just how I do things. Yeah, so I'll think about getting more guests on here sometime. And also just having, it doesn't even have to be new guests, just having someone else would be nice. It would be nice if that wasn't coronavirus and I could, go see people in real life and live stream with a second person. But, can't do that because COVID-19. Otherwise I would be getting, more people on it. And I'd be doing it easier. But recording on Zoom is okay, except for some reason I couldn't record the meeting, which was weird. But I need to look into that and fix it and whatever. I'm sure I can find a solution for that. But yeah, excuse me. But a lot of the podcasts I listen to are all like guest based podcasts, like Joe Rogan or whatever. Or there's a few others I listen to as well. So yeah, that's the goal. Get guests later. I know I say that every podcast, but I do mean it. I do want to have more guests. What's your favorite Disney movie? Lion King, maybe. I was in a musical of Lion King 3 years ago, and I really enjoyed it. So I probably have to say Lion King. I know that's not the movie, but I have seen the movie. I also enjoy Aladdin a lot. I haven't seen a lot of them, but Lion King and Aladdin are good. Probably one of those two. But all the songs from Lion King, or at least from the musical, are really good, and I like them a lot. But I think Lion King's the only Disney musical I've done because I did musicals every summer. Well, not every, it wasn't always a musical, but I did a show every summer until this one because of Corona. But yeah, I've done several musicals since 2016 and a couple plays before that because I did a couple plays and then I moved to musicals. So yeah, but I can't do it this year because of Corona. Well, they had an online one, but I didn't want to do that. And maybe next year, hopefully, I don't know. Maybe they can do something in person. But I'm also might be too old. I think I'll be too old. Last summer I was in Greece, which was nice. It was a fun show. Crappy movie, but well, it's not a crappy movie, but the movie for Greece is just so bad. Like it's so stupid. Like the whole message is that you have to change yourself so that other people will like you. It's a dumb, dumb movie. But it was a fun show to do, which was nice. So that's always good. Let's see. I'm going for about 40 minutes, so I'll do another 20. Yeah, I don't have as much to talk about this time, but I want to still do an episode every Saturday, or not Saturday, Thursday. But I really think I will probably start looking for guests to have, because I do enjoy doing it this way, but there are a lot of, pauses, a lot of dead air, don't always have something to talk about. But I mean, it seems like people are enjoying listening to me ramble about various subjects and various topics of my life and whatnot. But I do think having a guest every episode would really enhance it and maybe make it more popular, especially depending on the guest I can get. Because I really don't know who I should get is the biggest thing. I've mentioned this before, obviously, but I really don't know who to get. But I will figure it out. And yeah, so I intend to keep doing OwenCast for as long as I can, in whatever format it may be. Say something funny. What's funny? Soon, people always call me a funny guy, but as soon as someone tells me to do something funny, I can't. Yeah, yeah. My type of humor is I can't really like just say a joke or make it funny. It's all just goes in conversation. The kind of humor I do. But yeah, I do enjoy being funny. But yeah, I do improv comedy. I mentioned before, which is my favorite kind. And I was thinking the other day like about stand-up comedy and stuff, and like if I were doing stand-up, like I don't know, like because you write material for stand-up, but I don't know, writing material doesn't sound that fun. I'd rather make it up on the spot, which I know some people do, but that's most certainly my type of comedy. Have you seen The Last Airbender? No, I've never seen Avatar: The Last Airbender. I haven't seen the show, haven't seen the movie, anything like that. But it's very popular again. It seems people have been talking about it all the time. But yeah, I have not seen it. But maybe I'll watch it someday. Yeah. I've been going for like 43 minutes. So most episodes I want to be, at least an hour. I wish the Doctor Who one could have been a little longer, but I just didn't have time for it that day because we started kind of late. But 40 minutes isn't too bad. But like I think episode 4 of the podcast is like 25 minutes. So I don't want them to be like that anymore. But that was just kind of an episode to kind of like bring it back. But I mean, 25 isn't like bad, but I wouldn't want it to be a standard. I want the standard to be, an hour. So, like an hour plus. Because 40 minutes isn't that long. I mean, that's not bad for a podcast, but I think longer episodes are. I personally prefer longer podcast episodes. But, yeah, there's some episodes that are shorter. Like the first episode, I think, was only like 33 minutes or something like that. But now I generally go for over an hour. But the first 3 episodes are different from the rest because they're recorded differently. But I do like them because I did have guests. And I think I will soon start switching over to the guest format again. Excuse me, because I like it. What's your favorite Christmas movie? Like The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. I like watching that on TV every year. I don't really watch it on TV every year. Arthur's Perfect Christmas. I watch every year, just about. I didn't watch it last year, but I've been watching it since I was a little kid. I watched. It's okay. It's probably Arthur's Perfect Christmas is my favorite. It's just a family tradition to watch it. But I like the others too, other Christmas specials. But I haven't really watched a lot of those since I was a little kid. Like Rudolph and Frosty the Snowman and all that. But I've never seen It's a Wonderful Life. I have not watched that one before. But I have seen a lot of the other classics. And I remember watching Shrek the Halls too when I was a kid. That was one I watched as well. And I feel like there's another special I watched, but I don't remember. And then I always watched the Great Christmas Light Fight on TV. I don't know if they're going to do it this year, but I watched that for a few years now. That's a TV show, but it's still one of my favorites. I really enjoy it. And they had a Halloween one too, like the Great Halloween Fright Fight or something, Fright Night. I don't remember, but it was good. But yeah, the Great Christmas Light Fight is probably my favorite Christmas TV show. I watched that one quite a bit. I enjoy that one quite a lot. But yeah, Christmas, favorite holiday. Always love Christmas. Oh man, I'm tired today. I slept fine, but I don't know. I'm always tired. It's probably something to do with like I don't know my diet or whatever. I don't eat the greatest. I should definitely start eating better. Okay, I keep shaking this. I'm gonna try to not do that. So I don't want the camera to be jumping around all the place. All right, I'm gonna try to keep it steady. You think Nightmare Before Christmas is a Halloween or Christmas movie? I haven't seen it, but it's probably both. I guess I don't know. I'd have to see it to really judge. But I'm kind of I sort of know what it's about, but not really. I know it has like Jack Skellington and all that. Yeah, Halloween is right around the corner. It's just today's what, the 15th, so it's like 16 days away. I think today's the 15th. Yeah. So it's almost Halloween time. I don't have a costume or anything. I need to figure that out. I don't even know what I'm going to do on Halloween. Something. And I don't know what I'll do. Well, Christmas, I know what I'll do. Christmas is easy because I don't like go to Christmas parties or anything already. I just do it stuff with my family. But Christmas is a good holiday, and Christmas isn't going to get ruined by Corona for me. No way. Halloween could kind of get ruined by Corona. Thanksgiving, no, because I don't like go to family. Well, I don't go to like extended family gatherings for Thanksgiving. We just have it with just my family. So Thanksgiving will be fine. And then I don't really do anything for any other holidays besides that. Like I don't do anything for Easter. I don't do anything for St. Patrick's Day. I don't do anything for 4th of July. I don't really do anything for holidays that aren't Halloween, Christmas, or Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. But yeah, I've never done stuff for 4th of July. I don't know. I just don't really care about 4th of July. I mean, I love America and all that, but 4th of July is just not really my thing. And then, St. Patrick's Day, I don't really care about. And I'm not religious, so I don't do much on Easter. I mean, I do like, the commercial Easter stuff like bunnies and eggs and blah, 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 but I don't go to church or anything, so. Uh-huh. But I do enjoy holidays. And I do stuff for my birthday, but that's not really a holiday. It should be a holiday, but no. Yeah. But my birthday this year was good. This year. My birthday this year was good though, because I did get to see some friends. Social distancingly with masks. So that was nice. And next year, who knows what Corona is going to look like or what the world's going to look like. So, yeah. But hopefully things will be all right. That's the goal. Is for things to be all right. I might move back to the kitchen real quick, just because I'm going to get some water. If anyone has more questions, just ask anything. I don't care what it is. I'm just going to get water. Yeah, I like doing these in here because the lighting is better than it is in there. Because the problem is I'm so backlit when I'm in there. And I could do it in that room, the room in front of me where I did episode 6, I think, and the one with my mom as well, but I don't know. And I could do it in my bedroom too, but I don't know. I like doing it here because I can get water and stuff, which is nice. But the goal eventually, when I'm huge and popular, is to have a studio where I can do this. A fancy new studio in Austin, Texas. No. But for now, this is what we have, is my kitchen or my dining room with my fancy new microwave. I'm just looking at chat settings. Or not settings, but chat things. And there's a thing called custom emojis, which is weird. I don't know what that means. I'm not going to mess around with it. I still haven't messed around with some settings in this stuff. I still don't know how a lot of these things work. I'm an old man. I don't know how technology works. But yeah, not a lot of viewers on this episode, but that's fine. I don't expect every episode to have, 10 viewers like we had once. That was a good episode when I had like 10 viewers. So this isn't the most thrilling episode, but none of them are really very, thrilling. Oh, okay. Something's being weird. Okay. There we go. Okay. I clicked the settings thing and it didn't open until right then, which was weird. Have you seen Charlie the Unicorn? Yeah, I have. I haven't seen it in forever, but I have seen it before. I think a lot of people have. I don't even remember what happens in it. I think there's a bunch of Charlie the Unicorn videos now, I think. There's some like finale or something. I forget. But I remember watching them. My hair is very long. I haven't gotten a haircut since like before my birthday, which was months ago. So my hair is getting very long. I guess I should get a haircut at some point, but I don't really want a haircut. I kind of like growing my hair out. I grew it out like a lot last year. Well, it wasn't a lot, but it was more than it had been, which isn't saying much since it's been very long before. I used to have very, very, very long hair, but I haven't had long hair in forever. So yeah, I'm gonna go for like 5 more minutes or something. But I have some stuff I need to get done, so I'm not gonna go for too long. So I would share this around in more places, but I don't know. I don't post about this on Instagram or in any other Discord servers or whatever, besides sharing it with my friends. One thing I've thought about is making like a OwenCast Discord server, but I'm not anywhere near popular enough to do that. If I had a lot of viewers, then yeah, I'd make a OwenCast Discord, but I'm not going to do that. Maybe when I'm big and popular. I remember back in the day when I was doing YouTube like 4 years ago or something, I had 5 years ago, I had like a Google Plus community for my channel, and like no one said anything in it. It was so bad. Yeah, my old channel was weird. But yeah. Oh, that reminds me. When I was thinking of topics to talk about last night, I was thinking about how I would make videos on my old channel. I would just kind of try a million different things, which isn't, a bad thing. I think it's good to try a bunch of things, but the videos were never consistent, because sometimes I would film on like a phone, or sometimes I would film on a Kindle or an old camera or whatever. And sometimes they would have cool thumbnails, sometimes they wouldn't. Sometimes it would be like a Minecraft video with no commentary or whatever. Or sometimes it would be me walking around the park or whatever. But now there's a lot more consistency with all my videos, because they're all just filmed, from here, like OwenCast. Or basically, my videos are just OwenCast, or they're filmed on here. And I didn't make any videos last week besides the OwenCast. But yeah, I'm also not sure what videos to do besides OwenCast. I need to come up with some new ideas, I think. Or I've also thought about, I mentioned this before, but I've thought about just changing this channel to an OwenCast only channel, and then going back to my old channel that I used to post on for many years. But I'm unsure of what I'll do. But I was thinking about my old channel a lot, because I was using that channel from 2014 till 2018, late 2018. So about 4 years of using it. Yeah, 4. And I took long breaks before. Like I remember taking a break for like a month or two. I took a huge break on this channel for a while. Not a huge break, but it was a while where I wasn't uploading, like 3 months or something. I've done that before too. Like sometimes I just don't have anything to upload. But I've been uploading pretty consistently for a few months now, I think. I don't remember exactly when I came back. But it was some point. I think it was, I don't remember. But I remember I made a video back in May, and then I didn't upload for forever. It was when I was in the tent. That tent is not up anymore. We took it down. Do you procrastinate a lot? Yeah, I do. I get my stuff done, but I do tend to procrastinate getting it done. But I feel bad if I don't get everything done for school or whatnot. Not that I go to school, but I still do school stuff. I've never been to school in my life, but I'm still educated. We're just about at an hour, roughly. About a minute left. But yeah, I think I'll probably wrap this one up. Probably now, yeah. Not a long episode today, but a decent length. So there'll be more OwenCast next Thursday. I don't think there'll be an episode this Saturday, but maybe at some point there'll be ones on Saturdays. And I will get guests on at some point. Hopefully that's the format I'll switch over to. And I'll probably come up with more stuff to talk about at some point. And maybe I'll have like a episode where I talk about this certain thing or this certain thing or whatever. Oh, we have 3 viewers now. But yeah, I think I'll end the episode here. Thank you all for watching. I'll be back next Thursday. So see you guys then. Bye-bye.